Hello children, today we will study the fifth chapter of Gulmohar, that is the golden bird. So children, open page number 33 of your book, that is Gulmohar. So children, this story, the golden bird, it is about a golden bird who lived in a golden cage inside a king's palace where the king lives. And that golden bird was very well looked after, and it means there were so many servants of king who used to look after the golden bird, and all that golden bird had to do was sing for the king, because that golden bird was very beautiful and also she could sing very beautifully. So all she had to do was to entertain the king by her singing. One day what happened, the king thought all of a sudden that no, it is not good to hold the bird in a cage. It is not the correct thing, he realized somehow. So he asked his servants to set the bird free, to take the bird in a jungle and release her. And the servants followed the king's instructions. They took the bird in the forest and they released the bird in the forest. The story, we will see in the story how the golden bird meets few animals like monkey, chameleon, that's a garden lizard who can change the color. So she met monkey, chameleon and snake, and we will see how these animals try to help the bird. But the bird was very proud of herself, the gold, because she was golden bird and she could sing so beautifully. So what she thinks, that these animals are so ugly looking and I am so beautiful, how can they be equal to me? So she was very proud of herself, so she did not respond to any of the animals nicely. She said that no, you cannot teach me anything, you cannot talk to me, you are not equal to me. So the animals turned away. But after that, all of a sudden, a large eagle came to catch the golden bird. He wanted to eat the bird. She was very scared. She started shouting for help. And who came for help? None other than those animals, that's monkey, snake and chameleon. They turned up to help the bird from the eagle, and they only saved her life. So children, this is the story. It's a very interesting story, and this is actually a fable. Fable means what? The story that gives us moral lesson, moral value. So first we will read the story. I will read the story line by line, and I will give you the explanation. So children, page number 33, the golden bird. There was once a king who had a golden bird in a golden cage. Every day, someone in the palace gave her food and water and groomed her fine. Yellow feathers, and each day the bird sang for the king. So there was a king, and means who had a golden bird. He used to keep that golden bird in a golden cage, and because the bird was very beautiful, and there were so many people in the palace to look after the bird. It means palace means what? The large building, the places where the kings they used to live, that is palace, home of the king, you can say. So means every day someone in the palace gave her food and water, means to eat. She used to get so good food to eat, and groomed her. Groomed means cleaned, okay, and they used to clean the bird. Her fine yellow feathers. Fine yellow feather means very soft and very small feathers she had. And each day the bird sang for the king, and what she had to do for the king? She used to entertain the king by her beautiful voice. She could sing so beautifully. But as time passed, the king began to feel sorry for the bird. It's not right, he thought, to hold a bird in a cage. So he told his men to set her free. So one day the king realized that no, he is not doing correct by keeping the bird in a cage. She has the right to fly in the sky. She has the right to be free like we are. So he asked his servants to take the bird and to release her from the cage so that she can be free. The men took the cage deep into the forest, set it down, opened the door and went away. So the men, the king's servant, they followed the instruction of their king, and they took the bird and set her free, released her in the jungle so that she could fly. The golden bird hopped out. Hopped out means came out from the cage. She looked around her. She was hungry, and because means now she was not getting like earlier the men used to feed her, give her food and all, but now there were no servants to give her food and all. So now she was feeling hungry. She wanted some food to eat. After a while means after some time, she saw a monkey swinging from a tree. Swinging means what? Moving from one branch to another. Monkey they do not, they swing from one branch to another of a tree. So she saw a monkey was swinging from a tree. Hello there, said the monkey. Who are you? Now monkey saw that a golden bird was new to the jungle note, so monkey saw the golden bird for the first time. So when somebody is new in the class, you also go and ask, na, hi, who are you, what's your name? So likewise, this monkey also wanted to know about the golden bird. The bird tossed her head and said, I am the golden bird. So tossed her head means she moved in a very proud way. She very proudly she moved her head like this, and she said, I am the golden bird. I can see you are new to the forest, said the monkey. Do you want to see the best places to feed? So monkey was very friendly. He wanted to be friends with golden bird, and he wanted to help the bird to get some good food. So he said that I can see that you are new to this place, so you might not be knowing where you can get the best food. So you come with me, I will show you the places where you can get very good food to eat, so that you can eat those things and you can feed yourself. What can a monkey teach me? Replied the bird. And you have such a funny face. Have you seen my beautiful beak? She added. Now, as I told you, that golden bird was very beautiful and she was very proud of her beauty. So she said that you are a monkey, and what can a monkey teach me? Please go away. And you have such a funny face. Means she was making fun of monkey's outer appearance, or like his external appearance she was making fun of. And she was comparing him to herself. She said that you look at me and look at yourself. I'm so beautiful and you look so funny. So you better go away from here. Do as you like, said the monkey as he swung off into the tree. Swung off into the trees means he moved away from there and went to another tree. So monkey said, okay, if you don't feel like coming with me, then don't come. I'm going. Sometime later, the golden bird heard a hissing noise in the grass and saw a snake. Hissing sound is made by snake, and the sound which comes from snake, that is known as hissing sound. So she heard that hissing sound, and whom she saw? She saw a snake. Turn your page, children. Page number 34. Well, hello, hissed the snake. Who are you? Again, the snake was also friendly. He also asked golden bird that, hello, who are you? I am the golden bird, replied the, again very in a proud way, she replied that I am the golden bird. Come, let me show you the forest, said the snake. So snake told her that, come, I will show you the forest. I will take you around in the forest. No, said the bird. What can a snake teach me? And you have a hissing voice. Do you know I sing beautifully? Now again, this golden bird was only talking about herself only. She was so proud. She said that you have got such a bad voice, hissing voice you have, and look at me, I have got such a beautiful voice. I can sing so beautifully, and you have such an ugly voice. So what can a snake teach me? You also go away. I don't want anyone. Very well, hissed the snake, and he slithered away. Slithered away means how the snake moves now in a twisting way. So he also moved smoothly in a twisting way, and he also went away. Just then something moved in the tree in front of the bird. She looked up and saw a chameleon. He was the same color as the tree trunk. Now who next? She saw a chameleon, means the garden lizard, who have the ability to change their color according to the background. Like if they are on this tree trunk, it's of brown color, so they'll be brown color. If they are on green leaves or something like that, they will be of green color. So like that they can change the color, and in this way they also protect themselves from enemies. Like if something means some enemy has come to catch them, what they will do, they will just change their color, and they will not visible, they will not be visible to their enemy. So in this way they protect themselves. So means next the chameleon came. You must be the golden bird. When I am in danger, I do something wonderful. Let me show you, said the chameleon. Then chameleon said to golden bird, I think you are the golden bird. By her appearance, he could make out she is the golden bird. And he also said that I am a chameleon and I can do something very wonderful. Means he wanted to show golden bird that how he changes the color. He wanted to be friends with golden bird. But what she said? No thanks, replied the bird. What could a lizard like you teach me? Don't you wish you had a golden feathers like me? Now again, as I told you, she was so proud. She said that no, I don't want to see anything from you. What can a lizard teach me? And see, I have got such a beautiful golden feathers. Do you have? And don't you wish like you have such, it means this beautiful feathers like me you have? Don't you wish it for? Well, I tried to help you, muttered the chameleon and darted away. So chameleon also got the same weird reply. So he said that muttered means he was speaking in a unhappy way, because obviously he was not happy by the way golden bird replied him. So in an unhappy way he muttered, he spoke that okay, I was just trying to help you. If you don't want to take my help, it's your wish. And he darted away. Darted away means he moved away quickly from there. Suddenly, the golden bird saw a large eagle above the forest. The other animals too spotted the eagle. So after that, what happened? A very large eagle. He was coming there to in order to catch the prey. Prey means food. What he wanted to eat. And the other animals also spotted means they also saw the eagle. The monkey hid among the leaves of the trees. They means the monkey he hid himself to means behind the among the trees, so that the eagle could not see it. The snake slid into the deepest part of the ground. Slid again means to move very quietly and quickly. So the snake slid into the deepest part into the ground, means he went below the ground, under the ground. The chameleon also stayed quite still. Quite still means not moving, just still without moving. No, and you know that chameleon can change the color, so no one could see him. So in this way, a monkey, chameleon and snake, they were saving themselves from eagle. The golden bird was scared of the eagle and wanted to fly away fast. So scared means frightened, afraid. The golden bird was very afraid of the eagle. She knew that if this eagle sees her, then obviously the eagle will catch it and it would be the food of the eagle. So she wanted to just fly away from there to save her life. She flapped her wings, but they are weak. Flapped means she tried to beat her wings. She tried to move her wings up and down in order to fly. But because she used to live in the palace, and in the palace, where was she? She was inside a cage. So her practice of flying was not there. So even she tried to fly, she could not fly because she was not in the habit of using her wings. So now she was like trying to fly, but she could not fly. She had never used them in the king's palace, and now she could not fly. Please help me, someone, she cried. Now she was very scared. She was asking for help. At that moment, the golden bird felt something like a rope pulling her into some bushes. It was the snake. Then a long hairy arm lifted her up into a tree. It was the monkey. Next page, children. Don't move, whispered the chameleon and pushed her into the center of a large yellow flower. The eagle won't see you here. The golden bird was just the color of the flower. Now see children, who came to help her? None other than those animals came to help her. The monkey, it means this snake, he, what did he do? He just caught the bird and bring her into the trees, and the monkey, he held the bird and he means brought her somewhere among the leaves. And this chameleon, what did he do? He took the bird and he put her into a center of the yellow color flower, so that she can means she is not visible anymore. So in this way they tried to save her life. The eagle did not see her and flew straight past her. And now what happened? Because she was in the yellow flower, so the eagle could not spot her, could not see her. So he just flew away from her. He could not see anything there. How can I thank you all? Exclaimed the bird. You saved my life. Now the bird, the golden bird, she realized her mistake. She said that means how can I thank you all? You all saved my life, and I want to return this in what way should I return that you saved my life? You can sing for us, replied the animals kindly. And the animals were so nice. They did not ask for anything. They just said that you are such a beautiful singer, so you can sing for us. From then on, the monkey, the snake, and the chameleon looked after the golden bird, and she sang her beautiful song for them every day. And from then onwards, they became very good friends. They used to protect her from other animals, and what did she do? She used to sing for them, and then this way they lived happily. So children, means this story, it gives us the message. It gives the message to the people who are only proud of their external beauty, the outer appearance and talents, and who behave rudely with people whom they think that means they are not equal to them, or they are not as beautiful as they look. But it is not good. Whereas the animals, like in the story we see the golden bird, she is only talking about her beauty, her beautiful voice, her talent. And while on the other side, the animals, they are in the jungle, the animals, they live together, and they help each other in the time of need. And despite of the looks they have all have different kind of looks, so they accept each other's looks, and still they love each other, and they help each other in the time of difficulty, in the time of need. So children, this is the difference. But at the end, what did we learn? The moral of the story is that what actually matters is how the person is from within, from inside, how beautiful you are. And the external appearance, the outer appearance does not matter at all. So children, this is the story, and I want that you all also should be very polite with everyone, despite of the looks and whatever they are. You should be polite to everyone, and you yourself should be not proud of yourself, but you should be friends with everyone. So I hope you have understood the story, children. Thank you.